Right, off we go. Right, I've got a female, and it's a older female, so I'm thinking it's a Nana, right? But I feel Nana has come through because I feel like you're stuck in a rut. Everything is the same. Does that make sense? No.
No.
Let me try and get more from her. Right, it's as though you've either spoke about or thought about doing other things and you haven't done them. But then your days, sometimes you sit there and it's like, if only I'd done this or if only I'd done that, and it's like you kick yourself for not doing stuff. Right? That's what she's giving me, so I have to give it to you. I also need to tell you she's acknowledging some kind of ornament you've got, and it's about her. So I don't know if you've got something to do with your Nana as a candle or something, but there's something about her that she's acknowledging, and she's drawn me to a feather.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because whatever this is, she touches it. So I don't know if you've ever noticed it's possibly moved slightly or something, but she touches it.
Right.
So I have to give you it, okay? Right. Do you understand the younger female that's coming through with her?
Maybe.
Right, there's a younger female coming through with her. I don't know if she's directly connected to Nana, but I know she's possibly connected to you. And they've come through. She's coming through. And I feel as though she's come to acknowledge you as well, because you still talk about her and you still remember her.
Yeah.
All right. And I might be wrong, but I get the feeling you would have been about the same age.
Right.
You look about the same age in my mind's eye, so that's, you know, I don't know, there might be a 10-year difference, I don't know, but I just feel as though there's something connecting you age-wise as well. Right. I feel like Nana's saying as well that you need to put your wise head on your shoulders, because you are a clever girl, right? You're a very clever girl. But I also feel like you sometimes question if you've got something right, if you're on the money. Like if you've got a feeling about something and you follow your feeling, but then it's like, oh, am I right though? Am I right? You need to stop doubting yourself in that department, because I feel as though you're very clever, but you need to get your wise head on your shoulders and accept that your feeling is your feeling, and if you feel it's wrong, then it's wrong. Okay? Right, and I don't know why she's laughing at me, but I need to give you a football.
Right.
Okay, I don't know why, but I need to give you a football. So I don't know if you play football, you follow football, what I need to give you one. What else you giving me? And I also feel as though there's a male in your life, and I feel as though some people doubted the male. Like, I'm not saying him per se, I don't know, I could be, but it's like, you know, when you get in a relationship with somebody and there's always somebody, isn't there? There's always somebody who knows best, and it's like, oh, well, you know, you need to behave with him because he's done this and that. But I feel I need to tell you, you can judge your own. You can be your own judge of character with that one. Okay? And I also know that there's a male who's been in your life, and I feel as though karma is either upon him or around the corner. Okay?
Right.
Because I feel as though the way he treats people, he's going to get treated himself that way. All right? And I feel like he's done something to somebody, I don't know if it was you or not, and what he's done to you is going to get done to him. Unless it's already happening. I don't know, but I do feel as though karma, because your nana's like that. She's all happy. Right. What else you giving me? This is a random thing. Now, I know your name because you've obviously contacted me. So I know what your name is. But do you know why your nana wants to give you a C and not a K?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? It's like, I'm addressing you now, we're sat talking, but I feel as though your nana's like, it's a C. So again, I have to give you that, all right? Right. Is it you that sees the birds in the garden?
I don't know.
Right. Let me try and get more, because she's giving me birds in a garden. I feel as though there's a particular bird that comes in somebody's garden, and the bird, it's the same, it sounds mad, but it's the same sort of time every day this bird comes. And it twitters about and it does its birdie stuff, you know, like they do. I'm even doing impressions, look. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I feel as though the bird twitters about and stuff, does its stuff. And somebody's actually said in conversation once about this bird, he hound if that's me nana coming to see if we're all right. So I don't know if it's you that said it or somebody else, but she's acknowledging it. Okay? Right. I also feel as though your confidence has been knocked a lot with something that's happened in the way you've been trapped by somebody. But I also feel like you're starting to feel a bit more confident within yourself. You're starting to lift. Does that make sense? Because she's like lifting it off me. It's like she's like that. Oh. So yeah, she's a lovely lady, isn't she? She's a lovely lady. And is it you that had the doll with the little check dress?
Not sure.
Because she's acknowledging somebody, when they were little, they had like a little dolly. And the dolly had a little checked dress on. That's all I've got. So again, you might not remember it, but because we've recorded it, you can look back on it and somebody in your family might go, oh my God, that was my doll. So she's acknowledging it. She's acknowledging the doll with the little check dress. Now, are you trying for a child?
No.
You haven't even spoke about trying for a child? Because she's giving it to me that there's been talk about trying for a baby. So, again, it might not be you, it could be somebody around you, but there's somebody I feel as though they could be trying for a baby. Right. Okay? Do you know who Kate is?
Yeah.
Because I need to give you the name Kate. It's like a Katie. I'm saying Kate. I don't know if it's Kate, Katie, Kate Lee, Kate, whatever. I just need to give you that, okay? As long as you understand where that's from. Because that name's literally just been shouted at me, so I need to give you that name. And I also need to say that this young lady with the name is in spirit. And I feel as though she's a fighter.
Yeah.
Because she's given me that song. You know that Christina Aguilera song, Fighter?
Yeah.
She's given me that to acknowledge that she's a fighter. And she tried and she fought. Okay? Bless her. She was so young, wasn't she?
Yeah.
The only thing I can say from what I'm picking up from her is life is cruel. And it's bloody awful. That's all I'm going to say, because I'm not going to go into it. She doesn't want me to. But, bless her. All I know is she tried and she fought it and it didn't work. And she's okay now. She's okay now. She's at peace. So... But I feel as though somebody's got some kind of jewellery associated with her. Now, I don't know if it's something to do with her ashes, I don't know, but I feel as though there's some kind of jewellery or something associated with this young girl. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because she's acknowledging it, okay? She's acknowledging it. Right. Come a bit closer, darling, then I can get you better. Not that close. Right. What are you saying? She's drawing me to this young girl's drawing me. She's laughing. So there's something about this that's, I don't know, it might make you chuckle or what, I don't know. But I feel as though I need to give you photographs that were taken in a photo booth. It's definitely one of them, you know, like when you go, I don't know, to the seaside or something, and you see them on the seafront, they've got them photo things. I feel I need to give you them, and she's laughing about it. So I don't know if it involves you or somebody else, but there's definitely photographs on one of them booth things. So I don't know if there were disasters when they came out. I don't know. I just know that she's giving me photographs from a photo booth. Oh, bless her. She says that just because she's not here physically, she can still party, you know. So I don't know if she liked a bit of a tipple or a bit of a dance or something, but I know that she can still party, you know. I have to tell you that. It's the way she says it. I can still party. And I do know that there's been something going on within your family that she's been involved with from spirit. Okay? Right. I feel I need to say, when this girl used to party with you, when I say party, it could mean going to a pub, it could mean a house party. I just get that feeling it's a party type of atmosphere. I feel as though there could be shots involved. Right? And she's saying that she can still have a shot, you know, just because she's not here. But I feel I need to tell you that when you do have shots now, you have to have 2 instead of 1, because you have them on for her as well.
Right.
And then she's going to laugh at you when you get drunk. And she's going to laugh even more, she says, when you get the hangover the next day. And she says, basically, if you do get the hangover the next day, if you get that nice smell of greasy bacon, just think of her.
Right.
Okay? She's a bugger her. She's a bugger, I'm telling you. I can imagine her being one of these people. I'm not saying she was, but I can imagine her being one of these people where if you had a night out and you were drunk and you had a bit of an hangover next day, she'd walk past you with a bacon sandwich just to either make you throw up or something or make you feel sick. But she'd sit there and eat in front of you as well, and she'd be like that. It's nice, this. I can just see her being one of them people, you know, them people who you just don't like when you're drunk. She's one of them.
Yeah.
God bless her. Right, she's drawn me to my mug, right? My mug is a Downton Abbey mug. I had it made for me because I'm obsessed with it. And she's drawn me to the mug, and now your nana stepped forward. Now I feel like your nana liked Downton Abbey. Because I feel as though I'd have got on with her. We'd have been proper bezies because we just spoke about it all the time. Because she's acknowledging my mug, saying she likes my mug. Right. What you giving me? Are you planning a road trip to see somebody? Not that you can think of. Remember, I've said it, because I do feel as though there's going to be some little trip somewhere to see somebody, and it's going to be, you know, one of them days where you get up and you think there's no plans and it's going to be crap. Then all of a sudden you do something and it's like one of the best days you've had for a long time. I feel as though she's giving me that for you. Right, what else you giving me? What else you giving me? I know the month of September is relevant somehow. I don't know why, but I know the month of September is, and I know the month of December. And I'm not talking about Christmas, I'm talking about something else, but I do know the month of December is relevant as well. This young girl stepped forward, and I feel she's trying to give you a balloon, and it's like she's saying thank you for the balloon. So did you or somebody give her a balloon? You know, like, because she's acknowledging. It's like a helium type. Is that right? One of them,
Yeah.
you know, them biggish ones, where if you suck it, you sound really freaky. Yeah, she's given me one of them, and I feel as though she's acknowledging and saying thank you for the balloon. All right, so she knew you'd got her a balloon. Right. I also know when she went to the other side, she went over looking quite pretty, didn't she? She says she felt quite pretty when she went over. So I'm presuming that they made a fuss of her hair and her makeup and everything, because I feel like she had to go over with makeup on. Don't know why people wear it as much as they do, but it's not my decision to say anything, not my judgment. But yeah, she's saying she felt quite pretty when she went over, but she wants you to remember her as she was, and not for what you saw just before she went. Okay? Because that was mainly a shell, wasn't it? It's not her soul. Her soul's up there. What you saw was a shell. Right, and does somebody still buy Nana flowers?
Yeah.
Because Nana's acknowledging the flowers, and she's liking the fact that people still give her the flowers. And I feel like your Nana as well, I need to say to you, just because she's not here, you know, you can still talk to her. I don't know if you do. I mean, we all have our own ways of dealing with things, don't we? We all do it our own way. But I feel as though she's using my energy now. She's a bugger. I feel as though sometimes people want to talk to the relatives, but then it's either sometimes, I don't know if you do this, but I know I did a reading for another lady, and she was like, I know, but I don't want to sound daft when I'm talking to someone and there's nobody there. And it's like, there is somebody there, just talk to them if you need to. It's like if you're having a bad day and you need to talk to your Nana, talk to her. She'll guide you in her own way. And same with this young girl, they'll guide you. That's what they're there for. That's what they're there for. So, but yeah. She's a lovely energy, this young'un. Very vibrant, isn't she? She's like very... She's lovely. Now, I have to acknowledge your mum. The young girl's mum.
Right.
Is her mum on earth plane still, I presume? Because she's acknowledging her mother. So I don't know if her mother has been talking about her, which she will do. God almighty, we all talk about our children. But I feel like lately she's been needed more. She's been missed. She's missed every day, but some days are more than more. Does that make sense? More than others. So yeah. She's acknowledging that lady. I also feel as though there's been something done in her memory, in the young girl's memory, that she's acknowledging as well. Don't know what it is, but I do feel as though something's been done in her memory. I'm just being nosy because people are walking past my house and I'm like, what are you doing? Right, let's get these cards going. Right. Who's choosing it first? Right, this is the younger one. She's doing your first card. I feel like she was one of these people where if something was going to get done, or if somebody said, oh, do you want an ice cream, or do you want to lick the bowl after I've baked a cake, she was first in the queue. And I just feel like she's one of them. She was in that queue before it was even said. She knew you were getting an ice cream. Right, come on, Nana, you can do these. Let's have a go. Which one do you want? Which one are you putting me on? That one. 1, 2. I'm going to start back from there. Which one you stuck between? She's stuck between two. Very indecisive. Which one? That one. That's fine. We'll have that one. Right, what I do is, you know what I do anyway. I'm just going to send you these through your inbox when it's over with, and then you can look at them and see what you need to do.
Yeah.
Right, your first card, Angel of Dreams. This is the younger one that's chosen this card for you. And I believe she's chosen this card for you because she spoke to you in your dream. She's come to you when you've been asleep. And you've questioned whether or not it was actually a dream, or whether you've actually had a conversation with her or felt her or something. It was like very vivid and very, very real. Okay? And she's acknowledging that she does come to you when you when you're asleep in your dreams, because she knows she can. So if you have dreams that are vivid about her and stuff, how it's hard to do, but sometimes we can control our own dreams, you know, and we can do it in a way where we can sit and have a conversation with somebody. I'm not going to turn around and say that you're going to remember it all, because we never do we? We never remember what's said in dreams, and there's always bits missing. But I do feel as though there's going to be something that's going to be vivid enough for you to remember for a long time to come. Okay? The next card from your Nana, this one, Angel of Learning. Life is a learning curve. We know it is. Life's a learning curve. And I do feel as though you've learnt a lot. You've learnt a lot about somebody who's treat you like absolute dirt on the floor when you didn't need to be treated like that, and karma's coming. But I also feel as though you've learnt a lot about yourself as a person. And it's like you're finally realising your worth. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You're finally realising that you are important and you are special and you deserve everything good that's thrown at you. And you need to stop questioning why people are nice to you and why people do things for you. Because I do feel as though you question people's motive, is the word I'd use. And there's people around you maybe do have different motives. We all have them in our lives. They're called leeches, which is just awful. But I do feel as though there's people around you that are genuine, you know. They really are genuine, and they just want to show you their heart and let you feel that, basically. And the last card that she's drawn me is Angel of Inspiration. You are an inspiration to people around you. And you don't realise it yet. You don't realise it yet because you're still on the learning card at the minute. You're still learning about yourself. You're still learning about what's going on around you. You're still finding out things about yourself you didn't know were there. And this is what happens when we leave a dark place and we start to lift. We find things in ourselves that we didn't realise. And this is where you're at the minute. You're at the learning. But I do feel as though the inspiration comes after this. And I feel as though you're going to help somebody who's going through a rough time. And I feel as though it's a younger person, and I feel as though this younger person is going to be like similar to what you went through. Let's just say that. And I feel as though you're going to be that person to get them through it, and you're going to be an inspiration. I also feel as though you've had a lot of, let's just say, rubbish in your life, losing people and different events that have happened, okay? But I also feel as though you're going to learn from this, and you're going to move forward from it, and you're going to inspire other people, and you're going to help other people. and that's why they've drawn you that card.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Perfect. Right, I'm just going to stop this recording because I've done the cards.